Look at that. I think it's a cicada. Because it got loud when my dog tried to get to it. Mushrooms. Wow. Mushrooms in the country. Alright, y'all. Let's see what's happening in the garden. What's happening in the garden? Well, those marigolds are dying. Some are dying. Some are blossoming. Green pepper. Oh, I think I got some tomatoes actually turning red. So I'm gonna pick those today. As always, I'm cautious. Cautious in the garden after our little visitor. My mothballs are still holding up. Yeah, got a couple ripe tomatoes. I'm gonna get those. Put those in my salad. Let's see how these beans doing. Nothing sprouting yet. Like on my little cucumbers. I know those two died. Those are doing well. They're growing. They're growing. That squash, oh my goodness, look at it. It's way over here. I don't see any actual squash, but those vines, wow. It has reached all the way over here. Look at that. Massive. Massive. Those leaves are massive. We got more tomatoes over here. They have not ripened yet. But when they do, I'm going to have a plenty of them. Another one of my creations for you all this morning. You grow, girl. Love it, love it. And my cute little garden boots. I actually got these from Aldi's. Can you believe it? Aldi's be having some good stuff in that 1 aisle. Don't sleep on Aldi's. So yeah, that's what's happening in the garden today. I started planting some more seeds indoors. Gonna put those under the grow light. Those are my kale. And it said I can grow peas to harvest in fall. So yeah, I'm gonna do that because I love peas and I love kale and I want to grow them inside. So about beginning of August, they'll be ready to put in the ground. That bed out there that I told you all about, I have to amend that soil. Make sure the slugs haven't taken over because I have plenty slugs on this property. I never even saw a real slug in person till I came here. Interesting. So interesting. This morning coming off the porch, Lola went at a bug like she usually do. Now it was a huge bug. And I knew that noise that I've been hearing were cicadas. People say, oh no, they're not out this time of year. But that thing was huge. And when it flew away, because I pushed it to the side with the little doggy gate, it made a loud noise. And I said, yep, That's the noise I've been hearing all through the trees. So I don't know where cicadas live. Maybe it's some other kind of bug similar to a cicada, but it was loud. My basil is doing so well, and I grew this basil from seed. I am so proud of myself. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Cha, cha, cha. Here's my peppermint. Peppermint always just takes care of itself. We've had plenty of rain, so I don't think I need to do any watering. I did have the automatic watering system do its job this morning. It has cooled off a little bit. It's been in the 80s instead of feeling like 105. All right, I'm gonna get these tomatoes that are in here. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy for them. These have started blushing, as I've heard gardeners say on television. Oh wow, and they're nice and big. And these are cherry tomatoes. I love me a cherry tomato. Love it, love it, love it. Got a few more down there I'm gonna get. These are my tomatoes that I picked this morning. This one is a little suspect, but I am just so happy to see my tomatoes blushing. I think that's what they call it. Loving it, loving it. And they're still there. That one hasn't grown any, but it's still there. So there's hope. That's 1, 2, 3. Some dead leaves, but the stem isn't dead yet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, little babies, I'm still trying to give you a chance. These vines look like they dying at the root. So I'm not quite sure what's happening. Look at that. A flower. Still trying to grow. Wow. That vine is still producing flowers. Interesting. Interesting. This tomato plant, oh my Lord, it just takes over. I trellised that thing a number of times, and it is just growing, growing, growing all through the net. So we're gonna have to fix that, trellis that some more. Let's see if I can find, okay, got a paper clip here. We can put that up there. Not a paper clip, a clothespin. Okay, let's see. Can I find any more? Any more? No, let me get these dead leaves off of here. Don't know. Oh, those cucumbers that died off, I can use those twist ties over there. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take twist has over here. Over here, over here, over here. And I'm gonna use those to trellis or tie up that tomato plant, because it is just growing, 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 boy. Okay, I got two ties. Oh wait, here's one too. Oh, that one's keeping the net on it. There we go. Oh, this thing is heavy with tomatoes. I love that for me. Now, when we see big old gigantic fruits and vegetables in the store, we just say they probably shot it up with some hormones. But when you grow it in your garden, you know what you've done, you know how you've fertilized it, you know how you've watered it, you know if you've put any pesticides on it. It's a wonderful thing to grow your own. And that's what I'm doing. It's not a whole lot of vegetables, but it's enough for me. And I like that. I love that. And it's my therapy. Everybody needs a hobby. Everybody needs therapy, right? So I have found both. Found both. I found both. I don't even know how to where to trellis this thing at. It's so big. But we are going to get it right here. There. That way it don't pull the whole system down. There. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want more of it. All right. There are a couple more that I think starting to blush. I have ordered me one of those garden aprons. You know, the kind you fill up and then you open up the bottom and all your harvest comes out. Of course, it's not going to be delivered until Monday. The mail is so slow. But I can't wait to get it. Getting rid of the dead leaves. Oh, here's another blushing. Here's another. Here's another. Should have brought me some scissors out here. I don't have pruning shears, so I just use my scissors. Oh, look at these beans over here. Look at that. This bean stalk right there. They are some grabbers, boy. Loving it, loving it, loving it. I don't love when they go through that netting though. I feel it may stunt their growth. So I'm gonna try to get him back through there and put him on that trellis right there. Let's see if I can do that. I have to pull some off to do it, but it'll help the rest of the plant. Okay, I'm going to trellis it this way. See that? See that little fella? That way, I'm going to train you to grow this way. Okay, look at this. I had taken all the multicolored peppers off here because they were not growing. And look, 2 more have started to grow. I have some help cutting my grass this time, y'all. Praise Jesus. This is my kale that I planted yesterday. We're gonna watch that grow. I am going to start me some peas today. I got this pre-filled seed starter kit. I am going to start me some peas because I love peas, and I Googled it and it said that I can plant seeds for peas. I can plant peas in August, late August, early September for a fall harvest. I am in zone 7B, so it tells me according to what zone I'm growing in. And I grew peas earlier in the spring, right after my last frost. I planted them in April. Well, the beginning of April, and they did really well. My only regret was that I did not plant enough. There's Miss Lola jingling around my feet. So yeah, I'm gonna start me some more, and I hope to get me some around October or so. So they said moisten this very well. I think I put too much water in the kale grow pods. I think that's what we call these. I'm not sure what. Oh, cells. I think they call these cells. I used the same kind for the kale that I planted last night. Okay, it says mix it up. I'm just like, why can't we dunk it? Just dunk it in some water. But I tried that. That was the problem yesterday. It didn't behave like dirt. So I'm sure there's something. I think that I should probably use a knife for this, because this fork is picking up too much of the soil. I need to water this really well before I put the seeds in. Got me a knife. doesn't quite behave like regular dirt, so I'm sure there's something else mixed in these seed starters to help them grow and to make the soil fluffy. Getting it moist all the way through is a little bit of a task, but we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. I got a mess going here, but I'll just level it off once I get it all moistened. Starting to dig my hands in it. The cells are so small. It's like every time I stick the knife in there, more dry soil comes up from the bottom. So it's not saturated yet. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Science experiment. I actually loved teaching science when I was teaching elementary school. I don't remember science that much when I was actually in school. I remember my high school biology class. Yeah, I don't know. It was a little suspect. We didn't learn much. I think my teacher had kind of checked out by the time she got to my class. So science in school wasn't very educational or didn't have a positive impact on me. But when I taught science in elementary school, I loved it. And I made sure that the kids loved it. We always did experiments in my class, and that was the one of the good things. There were many good things, but one of the good things of having a smaller class, because you could do so much. You know, I taught a special education, self-contained class, multiple grades, and I loved it. And I loved the children. I see some of them on social media today, and I'm so proud of them, you know. And I'm so proud to have been a positive influence in their lives. We are almost there, guys. This soil is almost moist. Wow, it just shows you how when we're watering plants, we think we're getting down to the root, but we are not. There is still dry soil, even though the top looks moist. Look at that. Some of that soil in there is still dry. Oh my goodness. This is in a self-watering tray. Last night I tried to put water in the tray so it could water the soil, and the soil was not drinking it up that fast. I was like, what? Is it watering? What is happening? But then I just poured water on it, and the water just floated on the top. So I said, I better do it the way they told me to do it. And this is how they told me to do it. Just spray it, mix it in, spray it some more. So, I think we are about there. And then I am going to put the peas in. Yes, and we're going to have us some seedlings to grow for a fall harvest. Yay me! Yes, I think we are about there. Oh, still seeing some dry spots. Man, oh man. One more time, maybe. One more time. I am having so much fun. Oh my goodness. People love all kinds of things. I guess I love playing in dirt. Who knew? I don't remember making mud pies when I was a kid. We played outside a lot, but I don't remember me particularly making mud pies. But I am having so much fun playing in this dirt. Now my hand is tired of spreading this bottle. Okay, we're gonna fill all those little cells up. It's like spreading the cake, spreading icing on the cake. One more little spray. I still see some dry spots, and then I'm gonna stick my little peas in there. And watch them grow. All right. So we got our peas here. They Miss Lola. And they just look like little dried up peas. gonna stick one in each cell, and it says depth is 1 inch. So I will be pushing that down more. 1 pea per cell. It's amazing what 1 pea does. How it grows into so many pea pods. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. And this is, let's see how many cells this is. 6, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 6 is 36. Should I put 1 or 2 in each one? I'm gonna put 2, just in case one doesn't germinate. Of course, I may have to thin it out once it starts sprouting. But we're gonna put 2 in each one to ensure for germination. I may run out of this packet, and once I do, I don't think I'm gonna open another one. So some will have 2, most will have 2, and some will have 1. Okay, so we're gonna push those down. We're gonna cover that up. Push it down and cover it up. Push it down and cover it up. Push it down and cover it up. There's just something about touching earth, dirt. I don't know. Well, it's maybe because we're made of dirt. From the dust we came, the dust we're going back. Just feeling like we are back home, maybe. Back where we're supposed to be. I don't know. I'm sure there's a science behind it. There's some science behind it. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a beginning gardener who's figuring out she loves playing in dirt. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy, we did. One thing I find amazing is that weeds, they just grow. Like, where did they come from? Where do they come from? They grow no matter if you plant something, no matter if you don't water, they just grow. They just gonna take over. All right, we got all those planted. I'm gonna spray them one last time really good. There you go, y'all. Those are my peas. I have put them under the grow light. And yes, I am going to label them. Kale, peas. That's the only thing I have decided to grow for my fall harvest. And might I say, this little mat, I love it. It's a potting mat, so it holds all the dirt so it doesn't dirty up your surface. Love it. So I want to show you all how I organize my seeds. I got this little container. Keeps all my seeds. I think this is a craft box, but it's perfect for storing my seeds. And I just keep them down here. All right, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me today as I plant, as I looked at my garden. Thank you for watching my channel. If you like the content that I am putting out there, I ask you to like and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Thank you. Bye.